aware of looking for doors, looking for some crazy person. So your awareness is so extreme that you can't help but get high on.
You know, I was thinking yeah, your head becomes one big eyeball. You learn to see out of every single direction all at the same time. You just take in everything. It's like you don't have to see eyes. You have one, your head is just one big eye. You learn to see everywhere at the same time.
Yeah,
you feel like God.
Yeah, I would imagine you get used to a certain temperature and then you want it all the time. So
yeah.
Once you're home, it's sort of hard to settle down and read a book and get excited
really
about it.
It's really hard to calm down.
You know? Yeah.
It's really hard to come down at the end of the day when you've had it's been a really fast or tough day. It's very hard to just sit down and, watch television and, stuff your face with some really tasteless food. It's really hard. You want to get out there and do something. You don't know what, but you do it again the next morning.
And I took it with me to California when I went. And it got stolen while I was there. I'd gone shopping and I came out and my bike is gone and all that I see is half my lock on the ground. I was devastated. I was crying. My baby's gone. And then I was with my friends and they said, let's go look for it, So we hopped in the car and we were driving up and down on Main Street in San Francisco. And I went, there it is. This guy's riding my bike across the street, jumped out of the car, went over there, and I was in a rage. And I never get mad, but I grabbed the guy, slammed him against the car, and I was like, you took my bike! And he was like, here, take it, just have it, take it back. And I said, well, thank you. Took off, Nobody takes my bike like that.
Oh, my bike's, I don't have a love affair with it or anything. It's just my bicycle. I hate it sometimes, but I love it most of the time. I mean, there was a time I actually started getting crazy once, and I started believing that my bicycle had a life of its own. I started talking to it and petting it, okay, here's a hill, and okay, good bike, don't break down on me, just get me up this hill. And Valley, you're going nuts. I thought, well, yeah, but that's not new. But I kind of quickly realized that your bicycle is just a piece of machinery, and if you take care of it, it'll serve you well, and if you don't, the bad karma will come back and get you.
Yeah, it's your livelihood, so it's a part of it.
Take care of it.
Do you have any role models, women that you look up to that inspire you?
No.
No?
When I was growing up, I had no one, I had no role models at all. I looked in the mirror and I thought, that's the person you look up to. And I know it sounds terribly, big-headed to say that, but
it doesn't actually.
I admire myself more than anybody else in the world. And I think I'm the person I have to live up to, my own standards, my own way of living. And I don't care anybody else, they can do what they want to do. Don't shove your values down my throat. And I am my own best role model. I live with my own standards and I do what I want to do and I push myself as far as I want to go.
That's the first time I've ever heard that. Yeah, very good. How about you, Carolyn?
My attitude is somewhat similar to that.
Really?
Yeah, but in terms of, well, no, I mean, the only one who's going to get you anywhere is yourself. And that's, that's the whole thing about what I love about writing like this. It's myself. It's myself out there testing myself, pushing myself. I'm the one to get me out of a jam or get me on top. And I'm the one who gets me through the day, the year, my life.
Your life.
Exactly. So, I mean, there are women out there who come into the media every now and then. I go, I like her attitude, Like right now, I'd say Nina Cherry is somebody who I think is fabulous.
Yeah.
Somebody who, from such a young age, has stood up and said, I'm a woman, and that's not going to limit me in any way whatsoever. And, she'll come out and say what she wants, and yet she's very accommodating to her family, her friends, and she's in charge of her career, and that's the best way to be.
What's up, ladies?
Now, do you want to do this for the rest of your life, or is this something that's just sort of you're doing into?
Well, I've gotten into bicycle repair because I got tired of going to bike shops and having people not really help me properly, get the wrong parts, not get the service done, or you'd go in and you'd need something done that was small, but you couldn't do it yourself, like fixing your wheel, straightening your wheel, and you'd have to wait all day. You'd lose your whole day's pay because they couldn't do, something that would have taken 15 minutes or so, even though they might not have been busy. So I started doing bike repair, and I do, on-the-spot repairs.
Oh, I'm going to be a star. I'm just biding my time right now.
Are you an actress? Are you an actress?
All the time. All the time. Yeah. No, this is something I'm just... right now it's exciting for me. I was always like a waitress or a bartender before, and I just got tired of saying, can I help you? What can I get you? It's time for somebody to do something for me, And with this job, I walk into an office and somebody's bitchy to me, I can be bitchy back. You know what I mean?
That's part.
I don't have to worry about whether they're going to give me a tip or not.
Yeah.
Violet.
I said that as well, like 2 years ago. Oh, different summertime, I'll have a different job by the time fall comes. But I write a lot. I'm sort of like trying to get some stuff published, and I do spoken word performances. And I think, you know, it is, like I said, it's a jail term. And once you get stuck in it, you know, it's very hard. You get addicted to it, and you become addicted to the lifestyle and the freedom and, you know, the adrenaline that goes through your blood every single day.
Okay, so these are our parting words. So I want to get each of your personal philosophy on life in here in 5 seconds or less. Starting with Violet.
Well, I had a really nasty one. It was like my philosophy that gets me through the day is sort of get out of my way type of attitude, because when I'm on the street, I am the most important thing on the street to me, and your life doesn't mean anything to me at all, and your car doesn't mean anything to me, and I will demolish it if I can with my bicycle, so just get out of the way, because I am number one on the street, and that's the way I see it. Terribly self-important, but that's the way I am.
Carolyn.
Well, I guess for
The
me,
ebb and the flow.
yes, go
Roll with the punches.
Roll with the punches, go with the flow, take it as it comes, but always push it to the limit. And that's how I ride.
Reba.
Well, like I said, everybody should get out there on their bicycles. So enjoy it so much. So just start riding around. Push for bike lanes and bike parking and all that sort of stuff to get more people out there.
I just wanted to thank you for your insight. It's been very educational for me, and now I have a new respect for you, and I'll look out for you.